Well, now at 6, tenants at Northlake Mall say they have 30 days to find somewhere to do business.
The store owners tell us they unexpectedly received lease terminations from the mall management. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Pine4 is live at Northlake Mall in DeKalb County tonight. So Chelsea, what exactly does this mean for the future of that mall?
Well, guys, it's unclear. We've been trying to get that answer all day. This mall is already pretty bare. There's only about a dozen small businesses left here, along with the daycare and administrative offices for Emory Healthcare. So if those small businesses are forced to leave, everyone's asking, what does this mean next for this property?
I'm like, this can't be real.
For 14 years, Maurice Adams has owned Evolve, a men's clothing store inside Northlake Mall. But now he's looking for a new space after mall management notified him he must move out by the end of the month.
Now think about it. He's owned his business for 14 years. So I guess he's been in that location for 14 years. And now he got to go. That's why you want to own your own property. You want to own your own land if you can. Everybody not able to do it, but if you can, try to own your own building. I don't care if it's in a garage somewhere. At least you can't just be put out on a short notice like that. So it's kind of jacked up, man, but that's the way it's going nowadays. If you don't own your property, if you don't own your brick and mortar, man, they'll throw you out at the drop of a dime. So it's kind of unfortunate, man.
You got 30 days to pack up and get out of here. I'm still in shock.
Almost all tenants at Northlake say they received this lease termination by email late last week. The document says they have 30 days to vacate the space or the landlord may seek legal action.
Now, I will say this also. You know, back in the days, the malls was popping. That was the place to be. You know, like out here, man, we had the Eastmont Mall. Eastmont Mall used to have a movie theater, record shop. I mean, it was the place to be. That's where everybody would, you know, hook up. We had MacArthur and Broadway. We talking about Oakland, the town, you know what I mean? We had, in Hayward, I think that's Southland. I mean, the mall was the place to be, man, but in recent years, people don't know how to act, man. You know, you don't even feel safe being in a crowd of people these days. So it's kind of unfortunate, man. But it's the sign of the times. So you got to ownership is where you need to go. You need to own, you need to own your land.
I'm really lost for words because it's like 30 days does not give us really time to really do anything to get business started elsewhere.
I was like, well, there's no way that my store is going to be able to get out of here in 30 days.
Tony Cade owns Challenges, Games, and Comics, which is filled with thousands of comic books and collectibles on the first floor of the mall. He alleges that when he called the mall's general manager to ask questions, this is what was said.
And he informed me that the mall was being sold.
Tenants were supposed to meet with mall management Wednesday, but say the general manager didn't show up.
I guess they really didn't care about the tenants here.
They don't care about the tenants. They don't care. They never do. They never do. Any property owner never really cares about the tenant. It's about getting paid. That's all they care about. So that's why it's so important that you try to own your own land, your own building, whatever it is that you need to make sure you can't just get kicked out with no notice, man. This is jacked up, but this is just a reality, man. You can't get too comfortable. Always be trying to own what you operate your business in. That should be like priority number one once you kind of, get your money coming in.
Atlanta News First dug through property records and discovered the mall is currently owned by Corinth Properties based out of Dallas, Texas. The company website lists Northlake Mall as an adaptive reuse and repositioning property. DeKalb County property records also show that in November of 2025, Corinth Properties created a new LLC and transferred the mall into that business name. But the future of the property remains unclear.
All I can do is pray and hopefully try to get things to turn my way.
All the businesses here are going to need as much assistance as possible. So reach out to them and come by and support.
Now, we have called and emailed Corinth Properties multiple times today trying to figure out and ask them why these tenants are being kicked out. So far, we have not gotten a response.
And you're not going to get a response because they got the money. They out. They're like, beep, beep. They out. They're like the road runner. They gone. So, man, that's unfortunate, man. I kind of feel for these business owners that only got 30 days. I mean, what can you do in 30 days, bruh? 30 days. It's a cold game, man. But hopefully they'll land on their feet, man. Really unfortunate. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you like stories like this. And one love. Peace.
Thank you.